two. We're not seeing one. And 1, 2. One, two. Check 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 8. I got it. Yeah, we had the back. Okay. I thought we moved the box out for that. Plugged into that one, which is going to nothing. The other end, it was the XLR here at the end. That was just one, two, two.
I know. My sister just, yeah. Yeah, she's just right there. They got VIP seating. Yeah. My whole family just stands out, man.
I was with one of the parties.
Cap falls off and fight it. I'm dead.
I'm good. How are you?
Get tired going to fly. 100%.
I think this one has a little extra juice for you.
Yeah, Emily. The white soap.
Yep.
percussion, you guys, what you were playing to me, it was a really awesome mess of piano. So if you have forte, you can actually crank that up. All right? Here we go. Here's 5. 1, 2, ready? Otherwise, that's a really nice balance. Right? You can hear everything. Right? So clarity and articulation goes long. Nice. And gentlemen, have congratulations. Sound of the song, what's the sound?
We never got that good. Swing it. Swing it.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine not having a cat.
What if I just tied it?
Without a doubt, the first number you will see is definitely going to be 1. You're probably going to see 1 once or twice. Right? So just keep an eye out. You keep going until that TR code gets the high sign. All the mics are on now.
I think you'll notice. Yeah, okay. Guys, congratulations.
Yeah.
Is this the soprano section? First soprano here, second soprano. This is first soprano.
Right now, you need to project. It is windy. Just sing to the back row.
Well, as a brand new building, when they were talking about portables the first year. Because I know Dr. Earl, what he's back in. Yeah. But they still. So I don't know how it all works. And especially living this popular. Right. But right, but that's a delicate dance as a principle though, because that sword cuts both ways. One thing I love about Paint Branch graduation is the number of families that show up in traditional dress from their cultural heritage. I think it's awesome. To me, that encapsulates who we are. Get him, Garrett.
I'm sweating. I worked all morning not to sweat, you know?
You didn't work out shining your shoes. I don't know what you were doing. Or better, every time I see that uniform, I just think such a horrible line. It just sticks to your head, though. Who decided that? Fourth? 7-foot-tall Mark Barrow.
GW, JHU,
I don't know very well.
JHU.
So you're probably getting
The girl
Probably, yeah. There's that big one that's inside with
she's gonna go wherever she wants.
high school. And they share the venue. They like,
I never saw her.
it's out in high school.
Dealt with her for football and stuff like that. And she's got it all going.
Do we have the people here now then?
Well, they're over there waiting to come.
Oh, that's kind of see how they. Well, at least it's on this side.
We have to get.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
Big day.
Your daughter, let's say, pick it up and come.
As opposed to me, I need that 0.0 sticker. Or the one that says, I don't know,
I want to see what they're whether they're measured or not.
or the one that says, if you see more,
Vice versa. It's right now.
Yeah, we need to see how they're sitting.
Yeah, and they're on the other side, so. So it's essentially going to
I bet
start.
you $1
And then no bunch of.
that the ROTC kids are going to park their flags right in front of the camera. Oh no. Oh no.
I got them off right now.
Just be artistic. It's an impressionist graduation. Right.
Wait for the lower class. Off the field.
Please be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ryan Haynes, and as the senior class president, I welcome you to this year's commencement ceremony for Paint Branch High School's class of 2019. On behalf of our school, I would like to welcome our distinguished guests who are present with me on the stage today. I ask that you hold your applause until all the guests and staff have been introduced, and I ask our guests to stand and remain standing once their names have been called. The Honorable Brenda Wolf, member of the Board of Education, Dr. Jack Smith, Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Cheryl Dyson, Associate Superintendent for the Office of School Support and Improvement, Dr. Miriam Yarborough, Principal, Dr. Dolly McLean, Assistant Principal and 12th Grade Administrator, Ms. Anna Jones, Assistant Principal, Mr. Hernandez, Assistant Principal, Ms. Tracy Pettis-Jones, Assistant Principal, Mr. Eric Gerber, Dean of Students, Mr. David Britson, Paint Branch High School English teacher and speaker for today, Aaliyah Adegoon, Senior Co-President, Ishan Puri, Senior Class Vice President, Tyler Prizgaki, Senior Class Secretary and Top Scholar Speaker, Tia Mitchell, Featured Scholar Speaker, Craydon Williams, Senior Class Treasurer, Ms. Janae Valley, Senior Class Sponsor. And finally, our phenomenal counseling team, Ms. Darlene Jackson, Resource Counselor, Mr. Dwayne Jackson, Ms. Felicia Kimmel, Ms. Rebecca Long, Ms. Adrian Whipple, Ms. Jennifer Higgins, Mr. Johan Oliphant, Ms. Katana Riddick. Thank you for being a part of our ceremony. This morning, we are here to celebrate the extraordinary accomplishment of graduating from Paint Branch High School. This is the end of a great chapter in our lives, just as it is the beginning of many more. For this special occasion, my fellow officers and I have chosen a quote from the greatest NFL coach of all time, Vince Lombardi, expressing the quality of a person's life is in direct proportion to their commitment to excellence regardless of their chosen field of endeavor. Drawn from these inspiring words, I would like to recognize our family members for pushing us to this moment and congratulate each graduate for crossing the finish line. Takes you to sow greatness, because what you sow, you will reap. The road will be full of bumps, but do not lose sight of your purpose in life. No matter how hard life gets, your excellence stems from the effort you put in each circumstance. Together, our 4 years have led us to an overabundance of achievements as top scholars, featured scholars, class officers, members of outstanding programs, avid medical careers, child development, media productions, and various clubs. As Paint Branch Panthers, we have a lot of bragging rights. Now that this chapter of our lives is closing, we must prepare for what lies ahead. But I encourage you to keep the PB motto, excellence through effort, in your hearts. One cannot achieve excellence without effort. I stand before a class of outstanding graduates. Continue on your path to success. I have full faith that each and every graduate I'm looking at right now will impact the world in unimaginable ways. As I matriculate to North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, graduates, it has been an honor and an even greater honor serving as your senior class president during my short time at Paint Branch. These 2 years have been unforgettable, and with that, I thank you all for your love, support, and kindness. Once a Panther, always a Panther. Now, welcome the Paint Branch High School Jazz Singers. They will be performing Let the River Run by Carly Simon. Followed by our jazz singers will be Tyler Prisgaki with our Top Scholars Address and Tiarette Mitchell with our Featured Scholars Address. Thank you.
And welcome to the families and friends of these young scholars seated before us. My name is Tyler Prisgaki, and though some of you may know me as the kid whose last name is too hard to pronounce, today I'm standing before you as your top scholar speaker. Today is a very special day for every single person sitting here. Not only are we recognizing the accomplishments of the class of 2019 and celebrating 4 long years of hard work, we are also acknowledging the support we have been given by all of those who are celebrating this milestone event with us. Today, thanks to that support and hard work, each Paint Branch High School graduate takes another step in their journey in life and moves forward in their pursuit to achieve greatness beyond high school. Over our time here at Paint Branch, we have shared many laughs, many late nights, many group chats and social media posts, shared the singing of many Taylor Swift songs in the Maroon platoon during football games. But most importantly, we shared lessons learned in the classrooms and the hallways, on the fields and courts, and through experiences in our community. In the classroom, we've learned the importance of education and the power of knowledge. In the hallways, we've learned to appreciate the richness of a diverse and inclusive community, a community in which everyone can succeed, no matter where you come from, no matter your socioeconomic status, no matter your race, and no matter your gender. On the fields and courts, we've learned how to work together collectively as a team, to build trust, and to get results through hard work. All of these lessons are ones which we will be able to apply to other areas of our life. As we move on from this place, each of us will carry these ingrained lessons, skills, and memories into our future endeavors. Each Paint Branch student has drilled into them a passion to succeed and a desire to achieve greatness, not by taking the easy route, but by working hard, accepting challenges, and reaching excellence through effort. Now, class of 2019, it is our time to share our lessons and skills learned, show our work ethic, take on the world, and pursue our passions. In the future, all of us will make mistakes. We are human beings. Learn to grow from your mistakes. A wise man once said, "There are no mistakes, only lessons." Life is a process of trial and error. Though taking the average, risk-free path can be the easy way out, I challenge you to stand out in the crowd. Be unique. Be yourself. Work harder than those around you. Strive for greatness, and most importantly, happiness, however that may look to you. Members of the class of 2019, despite what you end up doing in your lifetime, I call on each and every one of you to continue to build on your commitment to excellence, and do what you love. Some may find enjoyment and success solving complex math equations as an engineer, while others may find success becoming an entrepreneur as a local SoundCloud rapper and bugging their friends to listen to some new file they just dropped. For me, I discovered that success looks like helping others as a physician, not because others want me to, but because it is what I am passionate about. I encourage each one of you to find what success means to you and pursue it wholeheartedly. Don't revolve life around the expectations of others, but rather around what you feel fits you. Remember that the only way to be successful is by being yourself. Class of 2019, what legacy will you leave on this world? Whose lives will you touch? How will you achieve excellence in your own way? As you move on from this place, share your Panther pride with the greater community and the world. It is human nature to be average, to flow with the wind, to blend into the crowd. However, I encourage you to take risks, face your fears head on, seek life experiences, and accept challenges. Don't be afraid to make your mistakes and try something new. Live your best life and be your best self. We are PB, we are the future, and the future is now. Regardless of where your path takes you, remember, each and every one of you will always be a Panther for life. Congratulations to the Paint Branch High School graduating class of 2019. Thank you.
All right. Good morning. 4 years ago, to the exact 1,369 days ago, we all walked into this building having no exact clue what we were getting ourselves into. To be completely honest, I walked in here thinking it was either going to be like High School Musical or Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, envisioning that I'd either get shoved into a locker or be dancing, singing, and prancing around the hallways in between classes. Of course, that quickly changed once I found out what hall sweeps were, and I got my first detention that I still haven't attended to to this day. Sorry, Dr. Yarborough. Through all the detentions, the victories, the failures, the games, the dances, the all-nighters, and the cramming sessions 5 minutes before a test you completely forgot about, we all had enough strength to make it here today. Many see graduation as one of our first true milestones in life. I view it as now being able to sleep in. With all jokes aside, leading up to this day, we all have faced and overcame many great obstacles that took strength, diligence, commitment, assiduity, and most importantly, drive. The iconic Angela Davis once stated, "We must always attempt to lift as we climb." It was your drive to finish that assisted you in climbing your way over these obstacles. It's over. You can breathe now. And take a look back at all you've accomplished, the growth that has transpired, and all that you've learned along the way. As we all continue on this eternal path, begin to uplift those around you, and by doing so, you assist in liberating society one mind at a time. Remember, none of us came into this world. We came out of it to do, to create, to be something uniquely astounding. Now, it is time to lift your spirits, not only in celebration of this day, but in preparation for the next and for the rest of your life. My name is Tiara Mitchell, and with peace, love, and liberation, I salute you all and wish nothing but prosperity for the next and the rest of journeys life decides to gift each and every one of you. Thank you.
Good morning, parents and relatives, family and friends, faculty and staff. My name is Ishan Puri, and I'm your Senior Class Vice President. Over our past 4 years in high school, we have had the opportunity and privilege as students to be taught by the most qualified and hardworking teachers. Of the many, our keynote speaker, Mr. David Ritzer, has had a profound impact on his students inside as well as outside the classrooms. Many describe him as patient, humble, relatable, as he has restored the joy of learning into many of us seated here today. Mr. Ritzer has lived quite the life. During his childhood, he moved all around the United States and spent 2 years living in the Netherlands before attending Sherwood High School right here in Montgomery County and graduating from the University of Maryland, College Park, receiving a bachelor's degree in English. He then worked in many restaurants, bars, and clubs before attending the George Washington University to obtain his master's degree in education and working 8 years at Benjamin Banneker High School in Washington, D.C. prior to coming to Paint Branch in 2000. While at the University of Maryland, Mr. Ritzer met his college sweetheart, now his wife, Erica, who he then married in 1992 and had 2 kids, Dylan and Casey. Dylan is 21 years old and is graduating McDaniel College tomorrow and will attend the University of Maryland in the fall for graduate school to obtain his master's degree in public policy. Casey is 18 years old and is pursuing a career in culinary arts to become a chef. A big part of Mr. Ritzer's family is also his golden retriever, Duff. His current and former students have had nothing but praise to give to Mr. Ritzer as he inspired each one of them to live a life filled with adventure. My greatest memory of Mr. Ritzer was of him rocking out in the morning to the Grateful Dead to start his day. He is also well known for repping his DMV roots on Halloween, wearing his Helly Hansen jumpsuit, exemplifying OC drip, and his many stories about CrossFit. Many of his students describe Mr. Ritzer as patient, caring, genuine, and down to earth. In fact, one of our classmates said they would like to be just like him when they grow up. Through his teaching, Mr. Ritzer's love for education, which he attributes to his parents, who were both educators, and his focus on students' ability to achieve rather than his own accomplishments is evident. His incorporation of humor into his teachings allow for his students to learn without the dread which comes with being in class. His funny jokes, awkwardness, and roast sessions with his students make him more than a teacher to many. Mr. Ritzer is a role model and the epitome of what it means to be a true educator. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the deepest honor to introduce our keynote speaker this morning, Mr. David Ritzer.
That was too much. Thank you. That was a little too much, but thank you. I started crying, but then I stopped. You guys look beautiful today. Your hair, fabulous. Even you, Raven. Before I start, I put together a rubric in case anybody wants to get some revenge and grade me. Catchy hook is 10 points. Familiarity with my speech, 10 points. Posture and poise, 10 points. Eye contact, 10 points. And inspirational message, 10 points. And please keep in mind the 50% rule as well at the very end. I'm not sure if any of my former teachers from Sherwood High School are still alive, but if there are, it's safe to assume that all of them and several administrators will be quite surprised to hear that David Ritzer is giving a commencement address at a high school graduation. In fact, practically everyone who knew me as a teenager, especially my parents, will be surprised to see me up here. So let me begin by saying that I'm truly honored and a little surprised as well to be speaking to you today. This is the 26th year that I've been teaching, and this moment is certainly, most definitely, one of the highlights of my career. So congratulations, class of 2019. You have worked very hard to get where you are today, and you should be proud of yourselves. Paint Branch is proud of you. Your family and friends are proud of you. You've worked hard to get here, so welcome to the day before life after high school. Welcome to the real world. Not yet. As you step out into the real world, brace yourselves and let me tell you what to expect next. Things will soon be hard. Life will not be fair. You will fail at things frequently. You will get your heart broken. What you thought you wanted to do with your life will change. The career you choose will try your last nerve. Some of your goals may never be attained, and there will be many painful moments. My advice to you is to embrace the setbacks, embrace the difficulties, embrace the failures, embrace the pain. Confucius once said, "The greater the obstacle, the more the glory in overcoming it." That's what I want you to think about this morning. How will you face the difficulties and challenges that will most certainly present themselves to you throughout your lives? These difficulties and failures are the things, the moments, the struggles that make us human beings. They are the realest, most teachable, most insightful moments we have as people. They test us and they challenge us. Yet just because bad things are happening, it doesn't mean we should wallow in self-pity or despair. Our lives are made up of tough, disappointing, distressing moments, and by embracing them, by acknowledging them and struggling through them, we live and we change. We adapt. We deal with what is going sideways in our lives, and we endure. We persevere and move forward. We make the most of the struggles we undergo, and we learn from them. Dealing with adversity is part of human life that we all face and cannot control. It is the ways that we face this adversity that determine how it will affect us. Frederick Douglass once wrote, "If there is no struggle, there is no progress." Albert Camus, author of The Stranger, which was likely the weirdest book you read in high school, once said, "There is scarcely any passion without struggle." These men, and probably every other person who has ever lived, understood that our struggles define us. They make us who we are. When we face our difficulties and challenges, when we don't just ignore them, we truly live. We do not live by hiding from unpleasantness. We do not live by avoiding. We do not live by sticking our heads in the sand and waiting for things to get better. No, in order to live and to live well, we must face our challenges and grab them by the throat and stare them in the eye, and we must grind them into dust. Look around you. Look at your family, your friends, your classmates. Look up on the stage. Everyone you see has had more struggles than they care to recount. Everyone around you will have many, many more. You have struggled with and overcome numerous obstacles, challenges, difficulties, but you have persevered. You have stuck it out, done what needs to be done, and made it to this day. I've watched you do it. I've seen you come to class and put your head down because you're tired, you're sad, overwhelmed. I've heard you complain. I've seen you cry. But I didn't see you give up. Not one of you gave up. Instead, you kept coming back and did what needed to be done. You turned in your papers, you retook tests, you asked for help, you bounced back and got up and came back for more. You embraced the challenges and you overcame them. That's how you got here today. That is what has helped you prepare for whatever you will face tomorrow and for the rest of your lives. 3 years ago, my family and I moved to California, and I took a year off of teaching. I was a 50-year-old man, and I had a hard time finding a job outside the field of education. So to earn money, I worked as a temporary seasonal help in the warehouse at Craydon Williams. I made minimum wage and wore an apron and a name tag. My job was to empty the delivery trucks starting at 6 a.m. My coworkers were your age, and my boss was 25 years younger than me. Every day, day after day, all I did was empty trucks, put cases of glassware up on really high shelves, wrap up deliveries, and carry heavy bags and furniture to people's cars. It was a job. I was way too old and way too educated for that job, but I did it every day, and I worked hard. I didn't call in sick. I was never late. I never forgot my name tag. I wasn't hiding in the bathroom checking my Instagram. At David Ritzer. I was the oldest but the hardest working guy in the warehouse. When Christmas season was over, the managers called me into their office and offered me a permanent position with a $1 raise and a discount on furniture I couldn't afford. I was honored and thrilled. I was proud of myself. Why? Because I worked hard and people noticed. I took pride in what I did. Even though it wasn't my dream job, it was a job that I needed. It paid the bills. I recognized that it wasn't permanent, and I committed myself to working hard. It wasn't what I wanted, but it was what I had. Rather than being miserable, I embraced my situation, I embraced the struggle, and I made the most of it. I didn't complain, and I didn't quit. I turned a struggle into a victory. That's what I encourage you to do starting today. Whatever you choose to do with your life, be the best you can be when you do it. Even when things are tough, what you want when they are not what you want them to be, embrace that challenge. Acknowledge that things are bad, deal with the situation, understand that like everything, it's only temporary, and move through it. Embrace it, deal with it, push forward, move on. Pain does not last. But I also encourage you to find the things that bring you joy and satisfaction. If you don't like your major, change it. If you don't like your job, try something new. If your relationship is failing, break up. It's true. I'm not done. It's a cliche, but life is short. It's way too short to live an unhappy life. You need to face the difficulties, not hide from them. Do not choose to take the easy way out when the tougher decision may be the best one. I know I may have sounded a little pessimistic so far, but don't worry. There will be wonderful moments in your lives as well. There will be love. There will be beauty. There will be happiness you didn't know existed. There will be personal and professional accomplishments that will exceed all of your dreams. There will be joy and laughter with people you haven't yet met. There will be a lifetime of victories and accomplishments you cannot even conceive of. These are the moments you need to embrace as well. Of all the days you will spend on this earth, these are the most meaningful of all. Moments of joy, like this moment right now, should be savored and celebrated. High school has not been and should not have been the best years of your life. Being a teenager is tough. Being in high school is tough. The best years of your lives are ahead of you. Maybe you'll look back at your time at Paint Branch and only remember the difficulties, but I hope not. I hope you'll look back at your 4 years at Paint Branch and remember the wonderful moments you spent here. I hope you'll remember dancing in the cafeteria at a homecoming dance, looking ridiculous during Spirit Week, getting scolded by Dr. Dorr in the media center. He approved of that joke. Or just sitting in the hallways with your friends, laughing and doing your homework. I hope you'll remember sitting in a classroom, learning something that sparked a fire in your brain and changed your life. I hope you'll remember the people who surrounded you at Paint Branch. These teachers, counselors, staff members, security, administrators, building service workers who come to work every day, not only for a paycheck, but because we care about you. Because, believe it or not, we love you and we will miss you when you are gone. Aw, I know. However, mostly, I'll hope that you'll recall that Paint Branch was just a stepping stone to whatever you do next. Maybe you worked very hard here and the next phase of your life will fall neatly into place. Maybe you never read a book or wrote an essay and your struggle will continue. Hopefully, you've learned that hard work pays off and prepares you for what comes next, and doing nothing does not. Perhaps one day, 20 or 30 years from now, you too will be able to look back on your life and imagine how surprised your teachers from Paint Branch would be to see the things you've accomplished or the person you grew to become. Yes, Paint Branch, the struggle is real, and it will continue to be. I hope that the struggles you face in your life will be minor, but I am confident that you will walk out of this stadium today well prepared for the life that awaits you, ready to embrace the challenges, embrace the accomplishments, ready to embrace every moment of your lives. Embrace your future, class of 2019, because it begins today. Congratulations and good luck. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Craydon Williams, and it is my pleasure to stand before you today with pride as treasurer for class of 2019. I've enjoyed my time here at Paint Branch as a student and having the opportunity to be under exemplary leadership. With that being said, I'm honored to introduce to you our principal, a woman of great importance to our community, Dr. Miriam Yarborough. Dr. Yarborough attended Bowie State University, where she earned her bachelor's degree in chemistry and biology. After receiving her bachelor's degree, she returned to Bowie State in order to acquire a master's degree in secondary education. But our principal's ambition extended past just earning her master's. She moved forward, attending University of Maryland College Park, where she, through hard work, diligence, and her admirable tenacity, earned her doctorate degree in education policy and leadership. Dr. Yarborough has left an impact all over the county. She has been a chemistry teacher at James Hubert Blake High School and served as an administrator at both Albert Einstein High Schools. From these positions, she moved on to being the principal of Key Middle School for 3 years, finding a home and moving along with some of her students to Paint Branch High School. Dr. Yarborough had the honor of being the recipient of many awards, such as the Governor's Citations, the All-American Educator, and the MCPS Superintendent's Equity and Excellence Award. She has achieved winning Principal of the Year twice, not including in 2016 when she won the Montgomery County of PTA's Principal of the Year Award. Dr. Yarborough was also the 2018 recipient of the most prestigious Montgomery County Administrators Award, the Dr. Edward Shirley Award for Excellence in Educational Administration and Supervision. Dr. Yarborough is so much more than her achievements and awards. What truly separates her from other principals and makes her special is her undeniable dedication. Dr. Yarborough has exhibited extensive involvement within the Paint Branch community. She shows up and shows out and takes part, from football games and fundraisers to her social media involvement and Mother's Day flowers giveaways via her Twitter. Follow her, by the way, at PBHS Principal. To her participation in Spirit Week by showing up in a traditional attire representing her Haitian culture, pajamas, and senior gear. Dr. Yarborough's always prepared to flick us up and capture our memories. Dr. Yarborough is an individual with so much poise and dedication to our school community, and her commitment to each and every one of us cannot go unrecognized. She donates so much love, time, and irrefutable effort. This is more than just a career. This is a mission, and her passion is truly an inspiration to us all. The difference she's made in so many lives is an impact that will be long-lasting. She is visibly working to see each and every one of us become successful and accomplish so many achievements along the way. And even when she is working for us in Rockville and behind the scenes, Dr. Yarborough is always working to improve PB and make our school a better place where we all matter. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the beautiful, magnificent, phenomenal Dr. Miriam Yarborough.
I love you back. Good morning. The Honorable Miss Wolf, Dr. Smith, Miss Dyson, parents, guardians, family, friends, and the amazing class of 2019. On behalf of the entire Paint Branch High School community, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude for your presence here this morning, and again, welcome you to our 2019 commencement exercise. It has been a privilege and an honor to serve as your principal. I am truly grateful for you and all that you have achieved to help make Paint Branch High School a better community. As I watched you practice and celebrate with each other for several hours yesterday, I knew that you were ready. You are truly prepared for the real world, and I'm so proud of you and the young adults that you have become. Before we go any further, as you know is our tradition, we must stop to cherish and celebrate your friends and family members who have helped you to get to where you are today. Please give your senior class officers and SGA president a round of applause for their commitment. Let us thank the efforts of our great students who are working today. Thank you, NJROTC Color Guard, National Honor Society workers, jazz singers, and symphonic band. I would also like to acknowledge the following staff for their efforts in preparing for this ceremony. Dr. Dolly McLean, Senior Class Administrator, Ms. Valley, Senior Class Sponsor, Ms. Victoria Lee, Registrar, Ms. Christine Mitchell, Choral Director, Mr. Greg Casement, Band Director. I would like to honor and recognize our distinguished staff at Paint Branch High School. Staff, please stand as we acknowledge you for your dedication and hard work. Staff, please stand. Thank you. Please join me in recognizing and applauding our retirees who have personally invested in your success and will be sorely missed by their Paint Branch family. Ms. Sandy Levine. Dr. Gary Dorr. Ms. Melanie Boslego. Dr. Martha Coleman. And providing our wonderful music, directing her last performance of her 43-year career with MCPS, Ms. Christine Mitchell. So many people are invested in your success and came to celebrate you. Mr. Michael Bailowitz, Principal of Cloverly Elementary School. Ms. Lakeisha Lashley, Fairland Elementary School. Ms. Kimberly Lloyd, Burtonsville Elementary School. Mr. Harold Barber, Joanne Lellick at Broad Acres Elementary School. Ms. Michelle Fortune, Principal, Benjamin Banneker Middle School. Ms. Porsche Vanderhorst, Instructional Specialist, Office of School Support and Improvement. Lastly, but most importantly, you have received unconditional love and support from your parents and guardians. Parents and guardians, please stand. Students, give them a round of applause. Thank you. There are 460 of you in the class of 2019. You have achieved many great things as a senior class. You have taken 3,174 AP classes. You have taken 13,404 honors classes. In your 4 years at PB, you have achieved honor roll 3,039 times. You have earned the 4.0 GPA 369 times. Bless you. As a class, you've earned $19,495,262 in scholarships. 98% of you will enter a 4-year university, 2-year college, or the armed forces to serve and protect our country. There are 110 of you who will walk away after your 4 years in high school with a cumulative weighted GPA of 4.0 or above. 79 of you have taken 6 or more AP courses and achieved success with the corresponding exams. 216 of you have participated in sports for at least 1 season, and 27 of you are moving on to play in college with an athletic scholarship. 52 students have achieved meritorious service for volunteering for more than 260 hours in the community. In addition to academics, you have carried yourself very well. You have led by example and been true leaders in our community. You are giving and care about our community immensely. You have volunteered for a total of 61,244 hours. That is an average of 129 hours per student and is translated into 2,551 days of service. This is truly what it means to give back to our community, and we thank you, class of 2009. Yes, please give our seniors a round of applause. What did I say? Were they alive in 2009? 2019, you know that. The wind has played some games. Graduation is about the next chapter of your life. It's about making a commitment to your future and following through to ensure success. You all know that we often speak about excellence through effort at Paint Branch High School, not as a cliche, but as our way of life. Being excellent has always been our collective expectation of our entire student body. We are confident that over the last 4 years, we have equipped you with the tools required for you to navigate your chosen path successfully and live the life that you desire. We hope that each and every one of you becomes a poised and unstoppable presence in whatever it is that you achieve. Moving forward, Panthers, the next steps are truly up to you. It is important for you to take a moment and reflect on your 4 years, your experiences, friends, and support systems. As I was thinking about what to share with you, 2 major themes came to mind: work hard and live. A recent book that I received as a Mother's Day gift from my husband came to mind. It's a book of quotes from Michelle Obama entitled Go High. I believe that 2 of her quotes eloquently illustrate the 2 points that I want to share. 1, the only limit to the height of your achievements is the reach of your dream and your willingness to work hard for them. 2 key parts: you and work hard. Panthers, if you truly want a successful future, you must do the work on time for the sake of doing the work. You will be judged based on your actions more so than your words. So instead of pursuing the art of finessing, I would encourage you to invest in time management and meeting deadlines. It is extremely important to make sure that there is no misalignment between your words and your actions. As you move forward, consider your words carefully. In other words, mean what you say and say what you mean. And again, be careful about social media. Everything is not meant to be shared. The bottom line is that you must be willing to work for the things that matter to you. The sooner that you accept the fact that nothing worth having comes easy, the better off you will be. All good, positive, meaningful things require effort and commitment. 2, you need to prepare yourself to be informed and engaged as a citizen, to serve and to lead, to stand up for our proud values, and to honor them in your daily lives. The time is now for you to check into your lives and enjoy. You might need to put down your cell phone and actually engage in experience. Think about doing something you haven't done before. Figure out what interests you and set a goal. What about traveling abroad, learning a new language, or trying a new hobby? We encourage you to embrace your future, new people, and new experiences. In the coming days, stop texting for a few minutes and have a face-to-face conversation with friends and family. Make a new friend. Learn new skills and concepts. With an open mind, you will be unstoppable. You are our future, and you are filled with promise and possibility. Panthers, the future is yours for the taking. Be smart, be wise, be kind, and be happy. You know that we love you, and we will always be here for you. Paint Branch High School will always be your family. Congratulations to the class of 2019.
Hi again. Good morning. My name is Tyler Przgocki, and I am your senior class secretary. On this special occasion, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the current District 5 representative of the Board of Education, the Honorable Miss Brenda Wolf. Ms. Wolf attended Smith College, where she received a degree in mathematics. She later went on to earn her law degree at Suffolk University Law School. Ms. Wolf served 27 years in various capacities in the United States Department of Education. She served as the Chief Regional Attorney in the Boston Office for Civil Rights and the Deputy Director and Acting Director in the Philadelphia Office for Civil Rights. She also served as the Director of the National Institute of Educational Governance, Finance, Policymaking, and Management, and as the Acting Director of the National Institute of Education of At-Risk Students. She retired having served as the Program Manager for the National Assessment of Educational Progress. In addition to these roles, Ms. Wolf also served as an attorney for the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission and a hearing officer for the Massachusetts Public Utility Commission. With her success in the law arena, Ms. Wolf challenged herself to work towards a new goal, setting her sights on becoming an education advocate through an administrative position in the Board of Education. Ms. Wolf began serving in 2018 and is a member of the Board of Education's Fiscal Management Committee and Committee on Special Populations. She also will serve as the board's representative to the Maryland Association of Board of Education's Legislative Committee. Ms. Wolf has served on various Montgomery County Public Schools committees, including the African American Student Achievement Group. As a member of the board, Ms. Wolf's biggest priority is to close the opportunity gap and give all students an equal chance to succeed. It is my pleasure to welcome the Honorable Ms. Brenda Wolf.
Thank you for that kind introduction. Wow, as I look out here, all I can say is you did it, and you should be proud. As I thought about what I wanted to say today, many of you may not know that I came and met with your senior class officers, and 3 things became very clear about how they felt about their time at Paint Branch. One is there is a sense of unity. The second is there is opportunities available. And the third is no matter who you are, you can always find somewhere to fit in. So congratulations. You have come from different backgrounds, different cultures, different first languages, different religions, different individual stories, and yet here you stand, the Panthers of Paint Branch High School, graduates 2019. Take what you have learned within these walls to guide you through the winding road that is life. What you have had here is special and in many ways extraordinary. Paint Branch is a community built on compassion and diversity. Compassion and diversity are core to our identity in Montgomery County Public Schools. If you take with you from today a sense of compassion, a willingness to hear and care about the stories of others, and a belief in the power of diversity, the strength that comes from understanding a whole array of perspectives, being open to learning across lines of difference, you will not only do just fine in this world, but you will lead in this world. You embody the strength of knowing that if you build a community that is welcoming to all and stick together, it doesn't matter if you are outnumbered or who bets against you, you will win. Work on your craft and stick together. Here at Paint Branch, no matter who you are or how you got here, you have learned to walk through the world together. Now, many of you know there are certain words that they give us that must be said before you can graduate. It's a little bit like church before the benediction. But by virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Education of Montgomery County, under the laws of the state of Maryland, I do now award diplomas or certificates evidencing the satisfactory completion of prescribed courses of study to the students of Paint Branch High School who are recommended for graduation by the faculty of this school. In receiving this diploma or certificate, each of you is entitled to all the privileges and honors accorded graduates of a high school accredited by the State of Maryland Department of Education. Thank you. Thank you. I already did that.
Yeah.
So what do we do now?
We're going to start pulling the names.
Okay.
And if you guys, I'm going to invite you to come with me. All right, let's pull this back. Miss Wolf, you can come with me.
All right, you ready?
Give me a second.
Okay, we're going to have a gap. They got to get the rest of them up.
Craydon Williams. Eshawn Puri. Ryan Haynes. Tyler Pizgoski. Naomi Diggs. Tiarat Mitchell. Aaliyah Adigan. Herlane Abdu. Najma Abdur-Rahman. Layla Ahmed. Hannah Akbari. Timodir Akinbo. Cecily Aparicio Reyes. Karina Aragon. Allison Argueta. Jasmine Argueta. Malet Asfa. Anita Atu-Anahe. Faith Awajadu. Ayomidi Babatunde Adioti. Christian Balamlai. Lucy Bandam Bibham. Camille Barnes. Dominique Beckwith. Equa Benamin. Nazrat Berhane. Janice Bestman. Anna Bettinger. Princess Winnie Behi. Denora Blanco Villatoro. Manoka Boggs. Ty Bolden. Alexis Borzuch. Alice Bota. Naya Breedlove. Doris Bull. Sienna Bullock. Tori Burns. Raven Caldwell. Rochelle Kamek. Cindy Cow. Carla Cavanis. Michelle Chambers. Leah Cheney. Moran Charu. Alana Connor. Samantha Cunningham. Chanel Daly. Molly Dallow. Silmise Datis. Victoria DeHout Suarez. Rochelle Andrea Dialero. Tashana Diaz. Antoinette Diawu. Sajine Dominique. Amari Earls. Precious Eddie Mason. Amani Aduse. Ty Ellerby. Opayemi Fadeyi. Laurel Farmer. Bethel Fossil. Michaela Ferguson. Lillian Fita. Gianna Fitzgerald. Lorraine Fogle.
Folks. Michaela Freeman Melton. Mary Carmen Gomez Alvarez. Quinuma Bormy. Karen Gomez. Katie Gonzalez Sandoval. Emily Jo Hay. Madeline Halpine. Andrea Hart. Aaron Hatcher. Helen Ho. Hua Ho. Naomi Hodge. Ritika Hutchinson. Mirada Isa. Maisha Jahan. Shante Jarrett. Jennifer Johnson. Deja Jolly Dillard. Belanda Cabacela. Megan Kakanow. Athena Caballeros.
Hiwat Kasahoon. Prableen Katkar. Lucrease Kenye Tatum. Yodit Kursima. Amani Cater. Elena Khalil. Eleni Kadane. Audrey Kiefer. Alicia King. Emily Kirk. Maya Kaji. Miriam Kuyate. Caitlin Kripowitz. Nadia Kufar. Tanya Larios. Jabri Lee. Selena Lee. Rose Leager. Sophia Lemus. Tiru Liu. Candy Lin. Amonye Logbo Lucas. Christina Loy. Carla Lopez. Claudette Louise Mbola. Kayla Liu. V. Mai. Mary Beth Mansaray. Linda Mantabang. Ayana Martinez. Mariah Matthews. Orlane Patricia Mbala. Kayla McDade. Molly McKinney. Leah Mejia Galvez. Abigail Mengesha.
Olivia Merchant. Niti Mystery. Nafisa Mohammed. Milke Mohammed. Valeria Molina Chandler. Somalia Moore. Caitlin Morgan. Chelsea Morrison. Jana Mosley Lawson. Amal Mudhar. Ruth Mulagata. Megan Musgrove. Olivia Mutalewa. Safia Mutalov. Katera Myers. Kamsi Nebo. Kimmy No. Christal Nguyen. Jessica Nguyen. Kirsten Nguyen. Melissa Nguyen. Sarah Nguyen. Stephanie Nguyen. Tahiri Nyang. Maria Nolasco. Naziat Norwin. Agnes Nozier.
Leslie Nunez. Ifunanyu Yachaku Unwizu. Bushi Wagu. Selena Agba. Ife Enwa Okeke. Mila Oliphant. Zipporah Ormsby. Kayla Owens. Precious Oyenloy Ye. Catherine Pacus. Trinity Payan. Kelsey Peel. Calista Perez. Ashley Peterkin. Ashata Phillips. Diencia Phillips. Alexandra Plummer. Jessica Portiz Rodriguez. Natalia Portillo. Anna Potts. Manel Kuwau. Jayla Racky. Geraldine Gavilon. Megan Rawlings. Alexia Regulado Valle. Maria Reggie. Teddy Reed. Abriana Remy. Naomi Rochelin. Emily Rodriguez. Briani Rodriguez Lopez. Mary Grace Rubens. Nasim Salah. Santina Santoro.
Jocelyn Saravia. Samira Savage. Abigail Cianella. Asia Scott. Janina Senda. Tamaya Sherwood. Tamara Smith.
Emma Solomon. Amber Stewart. Brianna Stewart. Yowan Tanji Benji. Laura Telemark. Samantha Theodore. Tyra Thomas. Natasha Tibbs. Alicia Tamalsina. Shahada Tobias. Vanessa Tolentino Barbosa. Italy Tarico. Brianna Toussaint. Dara Tauris. Diana Tran. Jessica Tran. Arpita Tuladar. Alyssa Urena. Tiffany V. Predith. Jocelyn Villatoro. An Vu. Jocelyn Wade. Michaela Wallace. Danielle Williams. Nazaya Williams Zavoy. Jasmine Wilson. Catherine Windsor. Samara Wandamu. Brittany Yangu. Dolly Yared. Jane Yoon. Ramin Zarar.
Pa Kwesi Abba. Selman Abdullahi. Michael Adamu. Ayman Aiden. Abel Adamusu. Christopher Adote. Ishmael Aboja. Abdul Akinlolu. Enmar Amaya Molina. Rion Anjum. Matalis Araya. John Ashew. Fred Astro. Mamadou Ba. Muhammad Ba. Sterling Baldwin. Luke Barnett. Leo Barija. Andre Barrow. Nevin Beckham. Sean Belkey. Jamie Bishop. David Bofa. Austin Boris. Michael Bosman.
Gabriel Brown. David Burgess. Damian Callery Jr. Tashaga Casey. Julio Castillo Jr. Michael Chambers II. David Chen. Utsuf Chitalia. Nicholas Chitvarnand. Joshua Chu. Jalen Clark. Ronald Cornejo. Samuel Cushman. Luan Dang. Rodney Darty. Ronald Darty. Jason Davis. Siraj Dean. Max Davis. Christian Delgado. Ezra Desi. Amadou Diallo. Alejandro Diaz Meineke. Quentin Diwuta Lot. Alan Jabalo. Ellis Jonathan Dogba. Norman Douglas Jr. Laurent Dubril. Richard Dudley III. Ebony Akima Jr. Viral Arapogla. Mishael Etwaful. Tamrat Eob. Kayvon Farmer. Amir Fennell. D'Angelo Ferguson. Demetrius Flavian.
Wafu Fanjan. Ferzat Ganya. Joe George. Jean Germain. Joseph Gomez. Gerald Grant. Caleb Green. Jordan Griffin. Varun Gupta. Shamir Handy. Sean Harris. Jason Healy. John Hino. Tommy Hoang. Donald Iguibuque. Brandon Ilonia. Kyle Isolato. Benjamin Iyomehan. Jamal Jackson. Essa Jagni. Daniel James. Edward James. Marcel Johnson. Moses Joseph. Neil Joshi. Yesh Joshi.
Ibrahim Karzai. Daniel Kassman. Siddiqui Keita. Alex Kadane. Anthony Kim. Emmanuel Kish. Jahadi Kolawoli. Kofi Cole. Stephen Lack. Josue Lamboni. Nehemiah Laddie. Danny Lay. Kunal Lemuel. Kyrie Len. Jaden Lodge. Lionel Longking. DeJounte Lucas. Vincente Maltagliati. Theophile Manga Awuna. Tyson Marshall. Dante Martin. Dennis Martinez. Miguel Martinez. Wilmer Martinez. Nyasha Jase Marufu. Safwan Masood. Christopher Matthew. James McDonald. Donald McElveen. Leopold Medina III. Lowell Malaku.
Abadara Mesfin. Justin Moore. Darian Moreland. Edgy Marino. Alexander Moscow. Noel Mulugeta. Bradley Muma. Brandon Muma. Philip Mutuni. Jonah Matua. Evan Navarro. Jabril Madai. Hong Nguyen. Joe Nguyen. Kyle Nguyen. Tommy Nguyen. Namusa Joka. Edgar Nolascalo.
Fortune Namasagura. Corey O'Beary. Jaden Jer Obispo. Joseph Okonfoa. Joshua Okofoa. Abdi Fata Omar. Samuel Apune. Fernando Ortiz. Diego Pacheco. Justin Page. Adrian Palmer. Rohan Paniker. Joel Prasad. Thomas Peterson. Cameron Baum. Flobence Philamy. Griffith Potts. Jamal Powell. Benjamin Quarte. Shane Rayner. Omar Ramey. Neelix Ramirez. Oliver Raymond. Ishmael Reyes Jr. Alexander Rivas Muse. Kalel Robinson. Diego Rojas Rios. Tariq Rakunadin. Jamie Rivera Archibald. Suleiman Sacco. Alejandro Sagastume. All right. Brandon Salih Dillard. Bashanra Sam. Korma Sammy. Jovan Sanders.
Weston Saunders. Keshav Sawhney. Devon Sharma. Samuel Shepard. Assad Siddiqui. Malik Simpson. Alexander Sims. Sumit Singh. Jason Skeen. Alexander Slutton. Austin Smith. Jacob Smith. Jet Smith. Joseph Smith.
Michael Stevenson. Jacob Suttleton. Marley Sumi. Eric Sim. Dominic Talia. Barakat Tay. Devron Taylor. Anthony Taylor Coley. Yadel Temeskin. Emmanuel Tensei. Sir Rafael Tesfahan. Haben Tiwaldi. Lihon Talai. Kenny Pride Toe. Danny Tan. John Taurus III. Chris Tran. William Tran. Siddiqui Traora. David Tu. Daquan Tucker. Yuda Kabasi Ubom Jr. Amanpreet Wahi. Keyshawn Walters. Lionel Watts. Jaden Welch. Jelani Went. Joshua White. Jordan Wilkins.
Ultra Wilson. Isaiah Woods. Tesfa Michael Worku. Tim Young. Marvin Urinki.
Wait, where's the other one? What are we singing?
Okay, I would like to thank you so much for joining us this great celebration with the class of 2019. As we prepare to close this chapter, we have a few announcements for guests and graduates. Audience members, please remain seated after the closing ceremonies until all of the students and faculty have exited. Diplomas will be available on the track. Parents and guests are asked to meet the graduates outside the stadium. Graduates will meet family and friends after they pick up their diplomas. We want to thank you for being here and sharing this joyous occasion with us. Class of 2019, we congratulate you and wish you all have continued success in the future. Without further ado, please help me welcome Naomi Diggs, Aliyah Ajun, to the stage for the turning of the tassel.
Hello, my beloved classmates. We are almost through here. I was proud to serve as your SGA president this school year.
Hello, it's been my pleasure, Aliyah Adegun, to serve you as your class of 2019 president. Members of the class of 2019, please rise. We have one more responsibility to fulfill before we are officially graduates of Paint Branch High School.
Please join me as we turn our tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, and never forget, once a Panther, always a Panther.